I don't know if you can hear that, which I'm sure you can, and it's going to play throughout the whole fucking clip. I don't give a damn. This is part 2 because I was interrupted by the doorbell. This is my journey to find a fan. Can you hear it? The cousins came through. Listen to that thing. It's like one of those motor things that you see those little boats in the bayou. Anyways, let me finish my story quick so I can do a part 2. So anyways, I'm done getting, I put all my stuff up on the conveyor belt. I'm ready to cash out. We cash out, I get everything back in, and now I'm sitting on the bench trying to rest up before I go out and put my groceries in the truck. Well, and again, I know this is loud, why I'm talking loud. I don't care, because it's hot. Whatever. Anyways, so I'm sitting there, and I'm sitting there, and I'm sitting there, and I'm sitting there, and I'm watching all these old people. And I'm watching somebody take grandma, and they get her out of the cart, or get her out of the car, excuse me, and they got to set her up with their little walker. Why do you, seriously, if you need a walker to get around, and believe me, I'm at that point, almost, I'm only 40, but I mean, if I was 80, I'd be living in the walker, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to go shopping. You can give somebody a list for you, okay? It's that simple. Anyways, I'm watching the people, and now I'm not in the store, and I'm not technically outside. I'm kind of in the middle somewhere. And it's like super, super fucking hot, and I'm sweating my nuts off. So I reach in and I grab my drink, and I take another swig of it. That Powerade, that great Powerade. And I start to see these old women bantering into the store, and I'm like, you know what? I want to nip this in the butt. I said in the butt, not bud. So I wanted to get ahead of them. So I got up and I pushed my cart out the door, and just as I'm getting to the curb, Dale T spots me, and for once in his life decided he's going to pull the truck up to the front and help me out. Now, he was only like he was basically, you walk across where the cars would come, and he's like 2 spots over, so he wasn't that far. But as he sees me, now I got to stand there. Remember when I talked about the heat was smacking me in the nuts? I'm sitting there, and it's now 10:30 ish, and the sun is like beaming right on me the whole time, and it's hot, and it's just like there's nothing between me and the sun. The sun is not reflecting on anyone or anything else. It's just, it looks at me and says, there you go. Like, I'm surprised I didn't burn up. And Dale T's got to pull out, and he's doing it super slow, and he's looking both ways. And instead of pulling out the one way and coming directly to me, he has to go around the outer perimeter. And as he does, some old lady pulls in and gets in front of him. And now she's poking. And now he's behind her. Keep in mind, this sun is beating down on me. And my back is still hurting. And I'm like, Dale T, what are you doing? I could have literally waddled about 10 feet and got to the car quicker than him actually pulling up. Now, I appreciate it, don't get me wrong. But the sun was just beating the balls out of me. So anyways, finally he pulls up. And of course, he's got that stupid backseat door. He's got one of those trucks that have the little back seat. So you have to open your door, passenger or otherwise, and then open the little dicky door in the back. And of course, between the cart, my girth, and the 2 doors open, it was hard to finagle the cart and get the second door open, because the second door is smacking into the actual cart itself. And I'm like, whatever, it's just, I get all my stuff, get it in there, and I get in the car. Now at this point, I'm like, Dale T, you gotta turn that fucking AC on, bro. And he just starts going off the rails, and whatever. So we make our way from there to the dollar store. And as I pull in, there's like 25 fucking cars. I look through the door, and there's about 15 people in line. And I'm like, I just came from the other store. I can't stand in line that long. And all I need is sugar. Now, before all of this, I commissioned Dale T to go to Kinney Drugstore, one of the local stores, and see if he couldn't buy me a fan, because it's been hot as fuck around here lately in upstate fuck New York. And so he agreed reluctantly. Anyways, I see that, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to go here. And he's like, what do you need? What do you need? I was like, I just need sugar, Dale T. He was so in worriment of what I needed. Like, it almost sounded like he was going to get out of the vehicle and go get it for me, which he didn't. So I'm like, you know what, let's just go. I went and I paid my electric bill, and then I had to go to the ATM. And what we do is he pulls up he's got this fucking truck that's, like I said, 8 sizes too big for him. So he pulls up the truck. Now, you have to picture the ATM. It's in one of those bank little stalls, and you basically pull your car up to it and reach out and put your little card in. Well, he doesn't want to do my card because he gets all poo-pooey. So I have to get out of the truck, go over there and stand in front of the thing, get my money, get my card, and then come back and get in the truck. Well, I do all that, and I take out my rent money, and I take out some extra money. And now I owed him some money, because there was a little skerfuffle at the beginning of the year, and my card didn't work for some reason. So he ended up buying it, putting it on his credit card, and I was paying him cash every month. I was paying him $20 every month. Whatever. Plus, last month he went and got me some hamburger patties. And I know this fan is annoying you, and I apologize, and I don't really give a fuck at this point. So I owed him $20. Basically, I owed him $60. So I said to him, you know, if you go in there and you look for a fan, here's a couple extra dollars. I gave him like $23, just in case it came like $19. And I said, if you could, check to see if there was some sugar in there. Well, I figured it'd be a little more than $23, because we were going to Burger King right after that. And I thought, well, you know what, if it's more than that, I'll buy him his little cheeseburgers. He gets cheeseburgers, 10-piece, and a coffee. I figured I'll buy it for him. You know, $3, $4, $5, whatever. Well, he goes into Kinney Drugstore. He's waddling around. All of a sudden, he comes out. He doesn't have a fan, and I realized, I figured he wouldn't. And he's carrying a thing of sugar. Now, you got to picture Dale T. He's got these little bow legs, and he's just kind of waddling back to the truck, because he parked like halfway across the parking lot. He didn't park anywhere near the store. And he's just carrying this little bag of sugar. And it wasn't even like a thing of sugar in a plastic bag. It was just sugar, just Domino sugar. He's got it under his arm like a little baby. He's just happy running through the fucking heat wave, coming back to the truck. And he tried to give me the $20 back. I said, you know what? Keep the fucking $20. Because again, I owed him like $60. And I had given him a $20 before. So now I basically owe him only $20, which is good. So next month I'll give him the last $20, and we'll be squared the fuck away. And I got my sugar, so whatever. Anyways, that brings us to here and now. So as I'm sitting here sweating my cocker off, I hear Cousin Cindy out there mowing the lawn. And I'm like, I don't want to go out there just yet. And thank the Christ she came and actually weed whacked, because that dog run was getting pretty gnarly. So she weed whacked everything, which I don't know how the hell she did in the heat. Luckily there's a breeze today, so it's not bad. Well, now there's a breeze. There wasn't one earlier. Like, if you're in the sun, you're getting fucked over, but whatever. Anyways, I asked her, because she came up and talked to the dog, and I asked her, is there a fan out in the pole barn? Because there used to be fans out there. Graham had like 50 fans out there. And I'm like, is there a fan out there? And she said, no, I don't think so. And of course, there probably wasn't. Now, because I think we sold most everything. And I'm like, son of a bitch. And I tried to explain to her that I went to pick one up, and I just didn't want to drop $50 on one. Anyways, so she tells me that it wasn't. Now, what happened was I ordered some stuff. This is completely... This right here is like the casino scene in Last Jedi. It has no relevance to the story. I'm just going to tell it because I can. I'm going to pull a little Ryan Johnson on you. I had ordered some stuff, and two of the things that I ordered should be here Thursday, maybe Friday. I'm really hoping Thursday. So I asked Cousin Cindy, while she's here, could she get the mail on Thursday? And she said she would, like specifically. Because what I did is I ordered some saltwater taffy, and it's a heat wave, and I don't want the shit to melt. Not that it really would matter, but it's still taffy. I don't need that shit like all sticky and shit, you know? And then the other thing was some comic books, and I really don't want to leave the comic books out in the heat any more than I have to. Shipping is going to be a bitch for that, because I mean, you're talking paper and heat, and they don't go together. And then the last thing, I had to buy a shirt. So I'm hoping the shirt, the comics, and the candy is here on Thursday. The candy will be here Thursday, so that's secure. I could probably deal a day or two without, because there's no way in this heat wave I am waddling out to that fucking mailbox. I almost had I had a panic attack to the point I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe because I'm overweight. And I exerted myself way too much going to get the mail the last two times I did it, because I had shit out there, because Amazon decides they're going to ship stuff through regular post office. And of course we got the jumbo box now, because Gene had to get the big jumbo box, so they don't deliver the packages to the house anymore, which is just straight bullshit. So anyways, hopefully everything's here Thursday. If it's not, then I gotta hopefully wait for the people downstairs to get it on Friday, which I don't know if they're gonna do it. I have no idea. Sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't, and sometimes they'll bring the stuff in, but they won't put it where I can see it. Sometimes it's down in the thing, so I have to come down, and it's just, it's a problem for me. And I'm too fat to be running around looking for the mail. So, anyways, Cousin Cindy then decides she's gonna leave because she's done mowing, and what I forgot to also mention, she also bought me a grill. Now I have a gas grill. I love my gas grill, and I don't really know how to explain it to her, but this grill is not really the same thing as a gas grill. Like, sometimes you want a gas grilled hamburger, you just do. Now the problem is she bought me this grill and I really didn't need it. I don't mean it to be bad when I say that, but like, I've got the hot air cooker, I've got the griddle, and I have the other gas grill. So I really didn't need this. It's really cool she got it for me. I don't know why she bought it for me, like just specifically. But it's very cool. So it's kind of a catch-22. In fact, I'll probably do my steaks on it tomorrow. Anyways, so she's talking to me about the grill, and I haven't really had a chance to look at it because I haven't really done anything with it. Like I said, I'll do my steaks on it tomorrow, the 4th of July. And, whatever. Anyway, she, we conversed, and she left and went home. Well, apparently, as I was doing the last clip, I don't know if you heard that bing bong at the end, that bang, or whatever the fuck sound it is, bong, or whatever sound it is. That was the fucking doorbell, and I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. Now I was hoping it wasn't Cousin Mary, because Cousin Mary likes to come in, and I don't really. It's been hot, and I haven't cleaned. Let's just put it that way. And I've got a dog. Let's just put it that way. And I haven't wanted to move for like 3 days, 4 days. This heat wave is a fucker. Now, speaking of the heat wave, right now it's the hottest it's going to be today, and it's getting cooler as we go. And tomorrow should be around 92 at the hottest. And if we can get through tomorrow, it will eventually be high 80s, then mid 80s, and then 70s, and it's somewhere 70, 80, somewhere in there. A little more reasonable. And if I can get to that shit, I'll be good. But the next couple days is just a kick in the dick. Anyways, so the doorbell, after I paused, I thought I paused it. Apparently I didn't, so I stopped it, which means I had to do another clip. Because if I paused it, I could just have continued this onto that. Anyways, so I go out there, and I'm hoping it isn't, like I said, I hope it wasn't Cousin Mary. I'm not ready to have company come in, and just not happy about that. So luckily, I see Cousin Cindy, and she's got this fucking monster of a fan. Apparently, Cousin Mary had this fan, and she said that I could keep it. Which you can hear why I can keep it. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Now, the problem is with this fan, and I'm not going to disparage it in any way, shape, manner, or form. But it's really, I don't know if there's a way to adjust it or if it's broke. But it's got this weird little cart thing, these little legs, and it's angled downward. So like if I was just sitting it there on its legs, it would angle down into the ground. I think maybe I have to like put it on a chair, but I don't really have a chair to put it on. And so I kind of turned it upside down so that the legs are up, like up on the top, and it's just sitting there pressed up against the wall. Not so that the back was covered, but you know, whatever. Anyways, it's starting to cool down here a little bit more. Now I got some airflow going, and it feels really good. It feels really nice, and I'm very happy about this. I don't really like the sound, and I even tried to putting it. Did I just say putting it? Putting it. I tried to put it on the lowest setting, and it's still pretty fucking honking loud. Like I said, it sounds like one of those motorboat things that you see in the bayou. Fucking crazy. So basically, I saved myself $50. I got a loud ass thing. Now what's going to happen is when I go online and play Destiny with my friends, they're going to get pissed because of the sound. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. But if I can make it through tomorrow, the heat wave should be pretty much over with the exception of a couple, like maybe 88 days, maybe, this week. And hopefully next week it's kind of more tame. But yeah, so this journey to get a freaking floor fan has just been insane. I've gone online for about 3 days straight looking for fans, and I found one I liked. I just didn't want to drop $30 on it, and I was like, do I really want to drop $30 on this shit? Because by the time I get it, it would take like 3 days to get here. The heat wave would pretty much be over, and if I could just make it through tomorrow, we'll be on the receiving end of betterment. And I was like, I didn't mind spending $20 on a cheap one, but spending $30, that's kind of pushing it now. And then the first fucking one that shows up on Amazon is like $200. It's $199 for a fucking fan. I'm like, no way. I ain't paying no $200. I wouldn't even pay $200 for a fucking air conditioner. Anyways, what I might do is take this loud ass fan and put it out in the living room and have it blow, cool air toward the door. That way, any cool air that's here won't escape. And those two rooms would be cool because the bathroom, oh my god, trying to sit on the toilet with the fucking heat wave. I don't know if you've ever sat on a toilet during a heat wave, but it's not good. Like, everything just gets all moist, if you will. And like I said, not in any typical good way. Yeah, not in a good way. So, anyways, that was my journey for the fan, and it's been a pretty wild fucking ride. Yeah, man, I can't deal with heat, motherfucker. I can't deal with this heat. Oh man, this air feels so good. Oh my god, I just want to like rip off my shirt and just run naked through the house, scare the dog and shit. Dude, the fucking dog would need therapy if I did that. I mean, seriously. I hope this clip. I hope the fucking fan isn't too loud. I know it's gonna be like the whole fucking time, but I can't help it, dude. I cannot help it. I can't help it. You got 20 minutes of this shit. I can't help it. I cannot help it. And it's just, it is what it is. You're gonna have to deal with it. And if I do a clip tomorrow, you might have to deal with it then too. Although I'll try to turn it off tomorrow. I'm only gonna use it when I need it. Because, you know, I got a bunch of friends online, they're begging me to come on and play with them because they want to do stuff. And I really don't, I can't deal with it in this heat. But, oh, I forgot to also mention that while Cousin Cindy was here with the fan at the door, she then said that her and I think Mary maybe, or some other people, they're going to come and have pizza and wings tonight and wanted to know if I wanted to join them. And I was like, pizza and wings? Fuck yeah. Now, I kind of wish I hadn't bought the pizza yesterday. Which, buying that pizza yesterday, I spent $26. It was stupid. But I didn't care. I wanted to do it, and I did it. Because basically I did pizza yesterday. I still have some of it left. I got like 2 slices left. I got Burger King, and then I started not to feel good. So I didn't eat all my Burger King. My Burger King's sitting right here. And now we're going to do pizza and wings. And like I said, I really didn't need to do pizza and wings yesterday. But, I mean, there's always room for pizza and wings. And I haven't had pizza in a while. I haven't even bought frozen pizza in a few months. So, you know what? I had the money and I don't care. I mean, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, I guess there's fireworks tonight and shit. For some reason, this town does fireworks on the 3rd. I don't know why. They don't do it on the 4th, they do it on the 3rd, but whatever, we'll do it tonight, I guess. So, anyways, so yeah, that shit starts around 9:30. So I'll probably have to go on and play with the guys online for a couple hours until 9:30. Well, actually I'm going to stop around 9 o'clock. So, anyways, yeah, this has been an exciting little fucking jaunt throughout the fucking universe trying to find a damn fan. I don't understand why dude, it's a fucking motor and some plastic. That shit should not be more than $9.99 tops. Maybe $20 if it's high quality plastic and it's by a reputable brand. The idea they're selling them for like 60, 70, 80, 100, $200 in some cases. Fuck you. Fuck that shit. Absolute bullshit. Anyways. Ooh, I'm still a little warm. I don't know, man. It's just not. I'm gonna have to get a different I'm gonna have to buy another air conditioner, I think. I don't want to have to do that because I don't have like $200. I know they run around 180, but you gotta get the BTUs or BTMs or whatever the fuck they're called. Because if you get one that's underpowered, it's not going to blow the air out like you need. I've had that happen. You're like, oh, it's a $150 air conditioner. Yeah, but it doesn't do anything. Because Jean gave us one years ago, and the reason she gave it to us because it sucked. It literally did nothing. Because it was cheap, but the amount of energy that it takes to blow the shit out just wasn't there, and it wasn't doing it. It wasn't even a glorified fan. It was just really, like, I don't know, it was complete trash. Complete trash. And I don't know, man. Because what I like to do is get like 2 of them around here. Like, put one in the living room or something. But the problem is the living room opens up. They have the stupid picture windows that open up, and they open up on the side. Which means if I put one in there, I'd have to have the window wide open. And that's something boarding up the other top part of it. It's not going to be good. Or the one in the bedroom, they actually cut a hole in the wall, which I don't know if I like that, but, you know, it's better than trying to fit it through those stupid windows. Anyways, it is what it is. I basically got a boat motor, a boat fucking motor. Can you hear that? I know you hear that. I know you fucking hear it. I know you're angry about it. I know you're pissed off about it because you don't want to hear that for 30 minutes. But it's what I do. I bring that kind of shit to you because nobody else will, and you will live it, and you will like, subscribe, and favorite, and the whole nine. So anyways, that's it. That's my story. It ain't getting any better. Fuck me.